You are sitting somewhere right now. Gravity is pulling you toward Earth's center. You absolutely cannot stop it. An invisible force pins you to your seat. You never once asked for any of this. Right now, invisible forces hold your entire reality together. Remove one of those forces and everything ends instantly. So let's talk about Newton's laws of motion. Everything in the universe pushes and pulls on everything else. A force is just a push or a pull. That's it. Something speeds up, a force did that. Something stops, also a force. Forces are everywhere. Think of force like a really aggressive friend. They're always shoving you toward or away from something. Isaac Newton basically looked at the universe and said, objects just sit there until something bothers them. Sound familiar? Objects are the ultimate couch potatoes of the cosmos. A ball on a table will sit there forever, unless something pushes it. This is Newton's first law. Objects resist changes in motion. Scientists call this inertia. Inertia is an object's stubborn refusal to do anything new. Think of it like your roommate on a Sunday. They are not getting off that couch. First law, locked in. Now let's upgrade. Newton's second law is where the math lives. Force equals mass times acceleration. In other words, how hard something gets shoved depends on two things: how heavy it is, how fast you speed it up. More mass means you need more force. More acceleration means you need more force. Think of pushing an empty shopping cart. Easy, right? Now push a cart loaded with bricks. Your legs are screaming. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. You've definitely heard this one, but do you actually get it? When you push on a wall, the wall pushes back equally hard. Why don't you see the wall move? Because it's bolted to the entire planet. But your body does move, or at least it wants to. Equal forces, opposite directions. That's the third law. If you learned something, I need something from you. Subscribe to this channel. Seriously, it costs you nothing, but it costs me everything. My time, my sleep, my entire sanity.
2 hours later.
Okay, so let's really understand the math. F equals ma. 3 letters, infinite applications. F is force, measured in newtons. Yes, named after him. M is mass, measured in kilograms. A is acceleration, measured in meters per second squared. Let's run a problem. A 10-kilogram box. You push it with 20 newtons. What's the acceleration? F equals ma, so A equals F divided by m. 20 divided by 10 equals 2 meters per second squared. We'll get to harder problems later. Yeah, that's not happening in this video. Basically, the formula is a tool. Plug in what you know, find what you don't. And here's where it all comes together. Gravity is a force, so F equals ma applies to it too. Earth pulls you down with a force we call weight. Weight equals mass times gravitational acceleration. G is roughly 9.8 meters per second squared. That's the number that's been holding you to your chair this entire time. Lovely, right? Thanks for watching. If this video helped you, share it with someone struggling in physics class. If you want to leave a tip, drop a comment below telling me what topic I should decode next.